Elizabeth Beckman, Jackson Lyle, Hafung Win, Kui Win, Caroline McDaniel, Natalie Turner, Christina DiVincenzo, Romy Foz, Ali Cox, Lindsay Bouse, and that is all of our miracle makers. So we can have them come on stage. Let's just give another round of applause for our miracle makers. These guys are pretty awesome. This represents a lot of miracles for these kiddos.
Woo! Now, Christina.
Thank you guys so much again. Okay, so next we are going to go through organizations that had 0 zeros. So if you guys don't know the mission behind 0 zeros, that just means that we want every single person that's registered for Soonerthon to have raised something, so at least $1. And we want to recognize the organizations who have done that. So we're going to go through that really quickly. Okay, so Alpha, Phi, Omega, Delta, Beta. Arnold Air Society and Silver Wings, the class of 2016. Delta Sigma Pi, the class of 2015. Enactus, Sigma Nu, class of 2017. Walkerton, Sigma Phi Epsilon, Phi Delta Theta and Tau Kappa Omega, the Union Programming Board, Sigma Chi, Pi Kappa Phi, Beta Theta Pi, the class of 2018. We got a lot of freshmen in the room, totally fortune. Kappa Sigma, Delta Gamma, Alpha Omicron Phi, Alpha Chi Omega, Chi Omega, Alpha Phi, Alpha Phi Omega Delta. And let's give a big round of applause to those of our organizations that had 0 zeros. Okay, so next we are going to announce our Miracle Cup winners. So the way that we've broken down Miracle Cup this year is into men's large and women's large and then small groups. So we're going to go ahead and announce this to you guys. If we could have just one representation from every organization come on to accept these awards. And our small group miracle winner is the President's Community Scholar. Okay, and the next one we are going to announce is men's large group Miracle Cup winner, and that is going to go to Beta Theta Pi.
Okay, the final Miracle Cup award we're going to announce is Women's Large Group. So if I can get a drum roll, please. Miracle Cup for Women's Large Group goes to the women of Pi Beta Phi.
Okay, so we want to just give a huge round of applause to all of our organizations that were competing for the Miracle Cup this year. You guys made such miracles happen for these kids. We had more organizations fundraising more than ever. This is more zeros than we've ever had before, and that's because of each one of you guys that's really committed to the teams that you're on. So we just want to thank you for that again. And without further ado, though, I want to introduce Lindsay Hall for the Children's Hospital Foundation. You guys met her this morning, but if we could just give her a warm welcome again and welcome her back on stage.
Hey guys. Again, I just want to say thank you so much for this amazing day. The kids had such a blast. A lot of them are still here, and I know we're just so thankful for you spending the whole day with them. And again, thank you so much for the funds that you raised that you'll get to see in just a few minutes for Children's Hospital Foundation and Children's Miracle Network Hospitals. All those funds stay in Oklahoma, so every dollar that you see raised tonight will stay right here in our state to help kids. So it's just amazing what you guys are doing for Oklahoma's kids. We're so excited. So now I want to introduce Melena, Sydney, and Shelby Trilson.
Hi. Okay, I'm just going to make this short and sweet. This is our 4th year involved with the Dance Marathon. This is our 4th year, but 18 years ago, I was standing where you guys are at OU's Dance Marathon myself. So and I never thought that 12 years later, I'd be sitting in an ICU with my daughter that was 7 months old at the time, having life-saving surgery. So Sydney, just short version. When Sydney was born, it took us about 6.5 months to figure this out, but she had too much fluid on both of her kidneys. She had a hole in her heart. She had an abnormal, there was an artery that came off her aorta and it was wrapped around her trachea. So whenever she would cry and get really upset, she turned blue. And I had no idea what was going on, but basically she was cutting off her own airway. So whenever we figured all this stuff out, are you getting sad? Let's see, her intestines were backwards. Nothing outside, nothing physically, you couldn't tell anything was wrong. She just kept getting sick. She got pneumonia, she got RSV, she got croup. We were in the hospital, I think we've been in the hospital 2 Thanksgivings, 1 Christmas before. She required breathing treatments even after her surgery every 4 hours for the first 2 years. So, Mommy still gets up every 4 hours now. So that's just kind of a little bit about what was going on with her. A doctor that we were seeing, a pulmonologist, said, you have to get this surgery. Children's had, at the time, the only pediatric cardiothoracic surgeon in the region. Not even the states next to us, they had one, didn't have one either. So thankfully, because when we found this out, within 2 weeks, Sydney had surgery, and the week she had surgery, my husband was leaving for Afghanistan. So if I would have had to travel out of state to do any of this, we probably wouldn't have been able to see him, and he probably wouldn't have been able to be there. So I just want to say thank you, because the money that you raise helps keep those kind of specialists in our state for our kids. And you never think, where you are today, that one day this could be your child, like it was for me. You want to say anything? And now Sydney has some really big ambitions. You want to tell them what you want to be when you grow up? What would you tell them?
Miss America.
So thank you so much for all you guys do.
Thank you.
Connor.
Let's give it up one more time for the Trolson family. For those of you that don't know me, I was fortunate enough to serve as the vice chair for Soonerthon this year. But before we move on with the rest of the closing ceremonies, I just wanted to take a minute or two and just brag on this director group that I was so blessed to work with this year. Those of you on exec may know your director personally, and I just hope you realize how fortunate you are. I feel blessed to know them for all the things they've done for Soonerthon, for all the things they've done for the Children's Hospital Foundation, for the kids of this state, but also just for the people that they are. I truly feel like interacting with them and spending time with them. And if you get the chance before the night ends, go up to one of them and just tell them thank you, because they have put in more hours. I have not seen a group of more passionate individuals in my life work for such a worthy cause. And so can we just give it up to all the directors this year? And there's also a person who had a little bit of something to do with putting this event on, and her name is Jessica Freeman. When she told me that she wanted me to be the vice chair, I was like, are you sure? But it has truly been the best year I could have asked for. I couldn't have asked for a better working partner for Soonerthon. It has been an amazing experience, and just the passion that she shows for these kids and this organization, and just the light that she brings to a room when she enters it, and you can just tell she's just a very genuine person. I don't think we could have asked for a better, more fearless leader than Jessica Freeman, so let's give it up for her. And this next guy I'm about to introduce, I'm just going to do a little bit more bragging, and then you guys don't have to listen to me anymore. This guy has put in probably more hours than anybody. I have never seen a person work more and sleep less in my life. I've been very fortunate to know him for 3 years now, and he's been such a great advisor for this program. Let's give it up for Kui Win.
All right. I know you guys want to get to the reveal,
Okay, so I get it. Okay, just I wanted to say thanks to Connor and Jess. If you don't know them, get to know them. They have the most pure hearts of anyone I know. We're really lucky to have them as a leadership, and the directors kind of follow after the lead. And so if you get a chance to thank them sometime tonight, maybe next week, whatever, make sure you guys take the time to do that. Okay, so earlier you guys heard from one of my best friends, Kristen Partridge. Right? I think she's over there somewhere. We joke and say we're corporate soulmates because we have like a pact. Like if she gets fired, I get fired, right? Or if she leaves, I leave. So make sure that you guys know that we're always a package deal. Well, earlier today, she talked about this idea of the Oklahoma standard. I don't know if you guys were able to hear it, but it was whenever we had the Oklahoma, instead of people running away from the attack, Oklahomans ran to it and made sure that they could do everything that they could to help the community. That's why I love the OU community. I get to travel. I've gone to a dance marathon conference every summer for the past 6 years, and we get to meet with all the other dance marathon programs. And I would put you guys up with any one of those students. When someone asked me, how's dance marathon going or how's Soonerthon going? I said, never bet it against our students. We have the best students across the nation. And when you go to the things, you can give yourself a round of applause. And when you go to this, if you ever get a chance to go to this national conference, Soonerthon is like a machine, right? People want to be a part of our group. And that's because of you guys. The number that the things that we did today, it wouldn't be possible without every one of you guys, right? So when Jessica was giving her presentation, she said, if you could raise $1, $5, $10, all those dollars add up. You may think that, yeah, I only got $20. Well, guess what? Your $20 plus someone else's $20. It all adds up to make this really incredible experience for the kids. We get to provide them the best care in the state of Oklahoma. And that's pretty special. So I just want to make sure that for me, I'll always thank Jessica and Connor and the directors. But at this moment, I want to make sure to thank everyone in this room. Because if it wasn't for you guys, this event wouldn't be successful. And so from the bottom of my heart, on behalf of OU, thank you so much for just the sweat, the tears, the smelliness, the hot room. Thanks for being here and standing on your feet for 12 hours. We're really lucky to have you guys as part of the team. Thanks, guys.
Okay, so now we're going to move to one of my most favorite parts of the closing ceremony, and that's going to be the bracelet cutting part of our time. So you guys will notice when you signed in at one of those Miracle Week shifts, you got a hospital bracelet to wear. Today, we put a picture of a kid on it, and we explained to you, some of the stuff they've been through, a little bit of things about them. What we're actually getting ready to do is move into a circle around this whole room, and these amazing miracle kids and their families are going to come cut off you guys' bracelets. There's a lot of really cool symbolism behind that, and really it just symbolizes that all the miracles you guys have made all year long, we are freeing them from their treatment. So in the same way that when they get to leave the hospital, they get to cut their bracelet off, you guys are helping kids leave the hospital and have the best care while they're there. So we're going to go ahead and move into a large circle around this whole room, and again, wait for those kids to come by, cut those bracelets off, really just reflect on the day and take a moment to think about these kids.
Stay dark quiet. Everybody leave. Like Gibby. What, this? Oh, I think about to pass out. All right. Yeah, was going to make sure no one was standing. Last year, we were sitting right there holding our cameras. We saw some people doing that earlier. Like, that's their right? I mean, you'll get the obvious self-help every 2 weeks. Yeah. No way to pause. I have to like hold it or turn it off and turn it.
Everyone needs to keep their bracelets or remember their ID number on those bracelets. Or your ID cards. Keep those bracelets to use your ID cards for later.
Yeah.
Cause your sky full of stars. I'm gonna give you my heart. 'Cause you're a sky, 'cause you're a sky full of stars. So Cause in the sky, cause in the sky, full of stars.
These are the miracles that you have made happen for these kids. I just want to share a little bit of knowledge with you all about this total. Total actually makes us the #1 dance marathon program in the Big This total actually makes us the top 10 in the nation dance marathon. And because it is all about these kids and it is all about our local hospital, we are now the #1 donor to the Children's Hospital. So thank you to this entire crazy OU community. If you will please join us now in singing the chant.
Beautiful by day and night, others proudly bleeding red and white. Be the western sky, always gentle, never die. Live on University.
President of Oklahoma, thank you, Soonerthon. Thank you to each and every person here that was here today that helped raise money for all our amazing miracle families. God bless. Have a great night. And FTK!